All right, so this is gonna be my first video on here. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna just explain some, investments that I'm interested in and or that I've already invested in myself. And I'm just gonna kind of run you guys through my head of what is going on, why I would invest in these types of things, and my logic. And there usually is pretty good logic. So my first video is going to be all about XRP, and it was something that I saw um, a little while ago in like November, and I've been tracking. I tracked it for a couple days, and I did some research on it, and I found that it was a pretty good candidate to break out because the rest of the crypto market really had broke out. And if you look at the chart here, if you look at the chart, you'll see that it really hadn't broke out at all. It broke out before. If you look at it in the past, it's broken out. But then once you see here, it's at its high. It really jumped like huge. This is back in, I think 2021. So it's a little while ago. And then skip to 2022. It's ever since 2021, it really has been on a decline and then hit this level. And it really was at a standstill for a long time. In the grand scheme of things, it really has not moved at all, especially relative to the rest of the crypto market. So it was around here, I think early November, where I kind of started to take a look at it kind of in depth. And let me just show you. So here it is, November, and it is really at a standstill. And I'm obviously making this video a long time past. You guys obviously can't get in then, but I just kind of saw this little jump here, and I think mid-November I kind of jumped in, and it skyrocketed. Really, you saw this initial skyrocket, this initial jump, and then it kind of corrected a little bit, and then jumped again. And then biggest reason I'm making this video is the continuation of these these bullish structures that keep on happening. And every single time it happens, people still miss them, and I'm obviously still holding it, and I keep on seeing these bullish structures. So you see this first jump is just kind of the initial jump, and it jumps up to here, and it doesn't just keep going up. It doesn't go down either. It kind of just slowly over the next couple days, next maybe a week or so, slowly decreases just a little bit, and then boom, back up again. And you see at this new high, but it doesn't just keep on going up. It doesn't crash back down. It keeps on going. It's kind of very neutral. It's down a little bit, up a little bit. And you see this almost happened for pretty much more than a month. It had a little jump here, but nothing much. And this was more than a month that it was just standing still. It's probably a month and a half. And recently so it started at about 60 cents. It jumped up initially all the way to $1.60. So it's already amazing returns. Little standstill to $1.30, then boom, back up to 270. Then it was really still for a little bit, really standing still at it hit 280, but it was really down to 230. And then you saw another jump. This is at 330 now. We're talking really recently. And again, you see this structure here, huge jump, and it doesn't just crash. It goes down slowly and it goes back up slowly, and it's really neutral. And this is really, like, I don't know the exact name of the structure, but it might be called the flag, but it just is these continuous up and then little neutral down and then back up. And again, you see it's doing this thing. It's the same thing again. You look at the start of all these structures. It's up, then a little bit down, up, then a little bit down. And here it is again, up, and a little bit down. So I think it's a structure that's going to keep on lasting till at least probably the end of 2025, I'm saying, because you know how crypto works. It's really just a continuation of different cycles. And I think, there's bull cycles and there's bear cycles, obviously. So I think this bull cycle will last until the end of 2025, and it'll keep on doing this. And again, you see, this is a perfect buying opportunity right now. It just hit 350. It's going down a little bit. It's probably going to hover around the $3 mark. And then it'll probably in the next couple of, probably for another week, it'll be like this. And then boom, I think it'll be back up. And I think it could go as high as $5 this time. And I think by the end of the year, it could hit 10. It could maybe even go to 20. This is a huge opportunity. Again, market cap is still low enough on this. I'm not really sure. Let me look up XRP market. Its market cap right now is $284 billion. So again, that's not that much in the grand scheme of things. I think it will be. It is the second most valuable. Will be the second most valuable eventually, behind Bitcoin. But just for comparison here, let me go back. If we go all the way back to this beginning here, let me scroll out a little bit. Again, you see this here. This is not a gradual. This is not exactly what oh shoot. This is not exactly what was going on here. It's not the same structure. This is back in 2021 where it was hovering at 50 cents, 60 cents, right? It was here. And then it, boom, it shot up all the way to $1 and down a little bit. And then boom, boom. It was really short. This is within a month that it really shot up here. And then, so that's not healthy where it shoots up like that in just a month like that. And if we look more at the, I'm trying to get a better view of this here. So again, this is October. This is really December. This is in 2017, actually, that it went up like this. I think. Where? Yeah, 2022. Why does it only track till 2022? Okay, so, but whatever. It's the same idea here. So here, again, you have 2017, and this is not, you see here, right? It's up. It's up big, and there's a little bit of a pushback, and then it's back up. And this doesn't even account for the little drawbacks that it had on the way up from 60 cents all the way to 250. You can see that in a year where, again, this is, you have this, and you have this little drawback, and you have this, and you have this little drawback. So again, this is something that you have to be aware of, because it's not the same as this. People are saying, this is going to be the same as this, or it goes up, whatever, it shoots up really quickly within a month or 2 months. This is between April and May and a little bit of June, where it's up here in the $1.50 mark, and then it just crashes back down. That's not what this is. And the same thing this year, it goes back a little bit up, and it's just kind of standstill. But this is not the same thing. This is not even close to the same structures that it was seeing here. Again, you see this. This is within. It starts on December 2nd. It's already crashed in a month. Within a month, within 2 months, it's already crashed back down. This is not the same thing. I don't think it is. I know it's not the same thing. If you look back at here, we're talking. We're pretty much going on 2 months now, and it's not showing any signs of crashing. This is not the same structure. I'm telling you. This will, again, you're going to see the same thing as it did here, where it goes up, it goes down a little, it goes up, goes down a little, up. I think this will go down to probably around the $3 mark going into February, mid-February, and then I think it'll shoot up. I think it will shoot back up to, I don't know, maybe $5, might be $7 this time, and then I think you'll get a couple more drawbacks, and then I think it'll go up to 10, maybe even 20. I'm not really sure. That's just this year, though. And then again, it's your decision if you want to sell or not. If you're a long-term investor, you might want to hold. If you're a shorter-term investor, you might want to just sell at the end of 2025 or when you think it's going to go higher, but it's definitely not done. Otherwise, once it hit this new mark, it would have stayed here for a day or two or maybe 3 days or a week, and it would have crashed back down to probably $1.50. That's not what this is. It's the same exact structure as when it was like this. People I know, when they saw this at, what was it, 280, they said, oh, nope, I'm done. It's done. It's going to crash back. It's too volatile, whatever. It is volatile, but it's not going to crash back because, it's just this same flag structure that you're seeing here. And the people who sold here are probably mad right now and the people who sold here, especially, I know a lot of people probably panicked when they saw that it went from 280 to $2. Like, oh shoot, it's going to crash. To be able to identify the structures here, and this is a very, very bullish pattern. I think, in my opinion, Again, this is not investing advice. Really, please don't it's really just if you want to take it, you can. But if I were you, I would be buying XRP right now because, in my opinion, it is going to go to the moon.